Now it's time for the main event, as my dad goes to kick Nick Mercer's butt in that ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's match for the UFC 7 Cities Championship.
And back in the arena, Alex Velez, Jeffrey Johnson. It's main event time, ladies and gentlemen. At least part of our double main event tonight. All hail the king. And here he comes in all his royal glory, being accompanied by that sniveling Judge Joshua Noble. Yeah, look at him there doing his little Scott Hall marks. Marco-mania, Biggie Sanchez is known for, huh? King Macho has no relation to Macho King, does he? I mean, it's a clever way around it, huh? Look at the crown and the scepter, Velez. Give me a break. Hold on now. That's in that. There was it a golden duck there? Hold on. Hey, kid, let me see that golden duck over there. Stop. It looks like it's kind of real with Velez. One of the king there is giving away gifts.
I don't need you. I don't need anybody tonight. Josh.
Hold on, we're hearing this right now?
Tonight you're dismissed. Be gone.
He's just exalted.
Be gone. Take it out.
He just got rid of Josh. Josh, ringside. Josh cost La Familia earlier tonight the opportunity to advance to the Tag Team Championship tournament. I'm sure Sanchez here would rather just do it on his own. They have to worry about that. Nobody from La Familia here tonight. Busy Izzy upstairs in the studio here. The original USC studios, kind of calling the show from the studio for us. Greg's here doing backstage correspondings. Hold on, there's the threat. Something happens to the crown. Something's gonna happen. But La Familia, ladies and gentlemen, not running. Oh, you know what? A big pay-per-view about PLE tonight. Why isn't all La Familia here tonight, Jeff? I don't know, Velez, to be a sponsor here that might with all the money went. I don't know what happened to Judas or ODS or any of the Us's from there. There was a Latino writer. It was Elvis Presley, I believe I saw one time. And hell, or even that Pipsqueak Olave is nowhere to be seen tonight. Now, I wonder if Bill McKnight had anything to do with these bookings. Anybody thought about that? Sanchez throwing the glasses out to the crowd. Big main event here. Second opportunity since February. Opportunity to shot at this 7 Cities Championship. Referee Zay Hamilton in the ring, doing his things. The King said get lost. Sanchez wearing the USC logo shirt there. Available soon on the interweb. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The USC heavyweight champion, ladies and gentlemen, of these 7 beautiful cities. We had a big debate how we named them a few weeks ago. Jeff, you want to name them again? No, as long as we don't talk about Hampton or Newport News, which I'm pretty sure this clown is from himself. Yeah, well, also representing those other straps in his hand, the TWA out of Newport News, Virginia. They got a big show tomorrow night from there, depending when you're watching this. But there he is, hot dogging around, the champion. The second ever 7 Cities champion here on the Ground Sports Entertainment, defeated the mighty, the big behemoth known as Devon, the icon, for that championship as a substitute replacement for Bobby Manning, who was having, as we all know, green card issues. But look at him, he looks like he's been in the gym. Sanchez in the corner. I don't know if he's praying. I don't know if he's getting in his mind, getting zen. Looks like he's looking over his shoulder there, almost demon-like. Whatever it is. What it is for is that championship right there, the 7 Cities Heavyweight Championship here at Underground Sports Entertainment. The most important prize on the brand. We have the Food Bar Championship. We have the soon-to-be Tag Team Championship. Of course, we recognize X Brand and the cross-promotional title, which is known as the Borderlands Championship, as well as the Going Viral Championship. A lot of championships that are held by La Familia, but none recognized as high as the esteem is. The one and only 7 Cities Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, after weeks of going on, this match has officially started. 15-minute time limit here for championship matches. All championship matches moving forward. Velez, he's asking to Gibbs' royal hand there. I wonder if he has the ring underneath that those gloves, those fight gloves he's put on. Yeah, Sanchez changing up the gear. Got his classic Sanchez leather pants on there. Oh, the old school Red Bulls. Here we go now. Clobber in the corner. Stiff shots back and forth. Here we go. Clobbered forearms to the back. Sanchez with a house up. Hold on now. Coming back. Don't count him out just yet. Look at those shots right there by our champion, Nick Mercer. There he is, and his thumb just jabbed deep in the eye there by our challenger, our king. By our king, indeed. Here we go. This is a fight right out the gate, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't think it was going to be pretty here tonight. Bandana's off, but I damn sure didn't think it was going to be a fight the way it is here. Right now, here, SUMMERFEST.
There you go.
It's called an intensity. I'm so used to working the intensity tapings. Super cool here. Our first PLE, the second ever SUMMERFEST. First was a big time live event 2 years ago. That is a big time body slam by the king. I really want to know how stiff that new ring is here. For a quick count, there is our champion. Going for another pinfall there. Hold on now. This is up right here. Biggie Sanchez trying to get the quick 3 count, trying to put as many pin combinations, force his opponent to kick out. Here we go now. Putting that 300 plus body frame right there. Cutting the airflow off. Nick Mercer, big beefy arms right there. Definitely a gym rat. Cutting off that oxygen to that muscle supply. Not going to be a good night there for our champion, Nick Mercer, the Renegade. There, right Velez. There you go, another body-on-body pinfall right there by our lazy referee there, Isaiah Hamilton. Here we go. Big time leg drop right across the sternum right there. Sanchez with another pinfall. Biggie Sanchez taking full advantage of the new pinfall rules initiated here. Here you go, strangling him down. And the referee actually called for a count there with a strangling. Referee's Hamilton being a little loose with the rules. Maybe he's just not in position, doesn't know the difference. So that's a right hand. A few more hands here. Here we go. Looking like Big Van Vader. Looking like a Booger Red, American Badass version of you-know-who, Big Mark Callis. And here we go. Big time. Just walks that forearm right into his face here. Thought he was going to run for a minute there. Hold on. Looks like he might be, is he talking to you, Jeff? I don't know. But there it is, Velez. That was a maneuver right there. I believe in the big leagues they call it a haluva kick. I call that one hell of a kick right there by our champion, Velez. I literally call him out of nowhere. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Championship match. 7 Cities Heavyweight Championship match. We're, what are we about here? About 11 minutes and 45 seconds right now left in this matchup. Champion now. Here we go. Big time trying to take those Street Trunk's legs. And there's one thing I learned in the past. Jeffrey Johnson.
I'm gonna let you have that.
The individuals, look, I'm all caught up in my own damn words now. The individuals, here we go, another attack on his leg. You take out the legs of the former champion, our mighty king right there, you're going to hold the advantage. I'm telling you right now. I don't know what it is. First of all, you're spitting all over the place. Calm down. Here's about a flying elbow drop off the top. Our champion with another 2 count. Here at SUMMERFEST, I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a match of the night. Mark my words. Don't expect a lot of weaponry and blood. Watch these two dudes work each other right here. 11 minutes left in this match. Liz, I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought everybody from La Familia was gonna be surrounded ringside almost like a lumberjack match tonight. Surprised to see this one-on-one contest happening the way it is right down the middle, ladies and gentlemen. They're stomping on their hands right there. That's maneuver. It's been cutthroat tonight. This one, Nick Mercer. Nick Mercer not afraid to go against the big men. 2 of the biggest men on the brand. And another stomp, taking the hands out, taking the feet out. Biggie Sanchez is gonna be left lame if he's able to get off the ground right now. Calling that royal hand. Tell me you want to see that. You want to see me kiss? I'm going to kiss it with these feet right here. Stomping them. Probably learned this from his new tag team partner in the Perfect Storm, Will Storm, ladies and gentlemen. We saw that last week. Them putting their beef to side. I don't mean to cut you off. Nick Mercer is staying on it. Hot and heavy here tonight. You're right. This isn't the first time he's been in there with a big man. The biggest man we have. Yvonne the Icon gave him a fight, and Mercer was able to hang on by the skin of his teeth, and that's maybe what happened here right now. But Sanchez barely hanging on by the skin of his teeth right now, trying to pull himself up. Lost, dazed, confused. Nick Mercer taking way too much time in the corner, and oh my God, what a kick! He probably kicked a tooth out right there. Going to the bright basket, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on now, lining them up, calling for the Sister Isabel. Haven't seen this in a while. Drags his head straight into the mat out of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no way. He has just done it, ladies and gentlemen. Biggie Sanchez has just done it. The king, King Macho is now the 7 Cities heavyweight champion here on the Ground Sports Entertainment. Jeffrey Johnson, sit the hell down. It has been way too goddamn long, Liz, and I haven't seen something like this. My throat is going out now. I don't have enough Jack Daniels, Jesse Daniels getting ready to come out here. Bring me something. Look at this big bastard. I don't know how the hell he pulled it off. He pulled it off with termination, ladies and gentlemen. The king. Here comes his home. I will rule you. There he is. Holding up the hand of the brand new 7 Cities heavyweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't make any sense. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. All hail King Macho, X-Brand Wrestling going viral. When X-Brand Wrestling Borderlands champion is now the Underground Sports Entertainment. King of the Mountain, Bill McKnight. Before we even lost as a brand, named him as Babe Ruth, one of him is the centerpiece of the brand. And months after struggling back and forth, including a run with the FUBAR Championship, Biggie Sanchez is now our undisputed heavyweight champion. He wants to be king. He is the king of the Iron Throne 2025. But more importantly, ladies and gentlemen, he is the heavyweight champion here of all our 7 cities. Ladies and gentlemen, all hail King Macho, Biggie Sanchez. Let's get done going deep as you can go on our champion. I will say this. None of that calm down heavyweight.
You know, I'm standing backstage. Shut up. Shut the hell up. You big sloppy bastard. Where have you been? Just in time. Come here. Just in time to witness me, your almighty king, become undisputed champion. Hey, you kid, come here. Bring me a cold one, you stupid, silly bastard. Tonight was this. Sam's Choice. Goddamn, building nice cheap. Tonight you witness His Royal Majesty, the King of Kings. I think somebody owns that already. His name is Jesus Christ, and I can still kick his ass too. Just like I beat our champion, and just like anybody else who comes in front of me, in front of him, who gives a shit, and in front of all La Familia, except for Josh Noble, we'll deal with him later. Oh, hell, you're king. You're swimming with the ducks because I ruled you. Jimmy King, eat your heart out.